Welcome to tonight's 3-Page Thursday. I'm Sherilyn, and joining me for the very first ever multi is Jordan Elerick and Deborah Bridger Elerick. Welcome, guys.
Hey,
Wild
hey,
applause.
everybody! What's up? What's up? What's up? Thanks for having us.
So the whole point of 3-Page Thursday is that we read a screenplay and we give an actor, a screenwriter, just a platform to promote themselves, practice their skills. And tonight we're actually reading Top Gun Maverick. I'm a firm believer Tom Cruise is America's movie star. This was such a fan favorite for me as a film. So we're going to start on page 140. This is a 170-page script. I was like, dang, get that money, you WGAers. I'm starting reading at the top of 140. And if anybody's watching and you want to read along, in the description and on the community notes is a link to it on screenplay.com. You'll find a screen for Maverick. You click on it, it pops open a PDF. Scroll, scroll, scroll to 140. And if everybody's ready,
let's do it.
Action. Exterior skies morning. A menacing Hind helicopter, a vulnerable Cold War relic that will never die, bristling with guns and rockets. Exterior frozen lake morning. Maverick is running with nowhere to go. The barren trees providing little cover. He's a sitting duck. The Hind comes into view and her 50 cal rotary cannon opens up fire, chewing into the ice and trees and snow with a hellstorm of lead. The angle is bad and the Hind has to come around, buying Maverick precious seconds. He reaches a gnarled fallen tree at lake's edge. He tries to wedge himself behind it, if only to hide. Nothing out here will stop that cannon. Over Maverick, the Hind wheels slowly around, searching for him. It's only a matter of time. Exterior Hind point of view morning. The crew point of view of the ground below. No sign of Maverick. But they'll find him soon enough. Exterior edge of the frozen lake morning. Maverick stays pressed behind the tree as the Hind approaches, flies overhead. Exterior Hind point of view morning. The crew's point of view over the barrel of the cannon. There's Maverick. Exposed. Done for. A helmeted crewman, his face hidden from us, swivels the gun patiently. His hand charges the gun. Exterior frozen lake morning. Maverick isn't dying on his back. He leaps up. He runs as a stream of hot red tracers shred the log and follow him like a laser pointer, gaining on him until, boom! The Hind explodes in midair. Maverick stops in his track. What the? An F-18 streaks past.
No!
Exterior interior Rooster's F-18. Rooster banks, looking down. He can see Mav's shoot, but not Mav. Then it whoop, whoop, whoop. The alarm blares.
Oh, shit.
A radar-guided missile launcher, its silhouette familiar to us by now, swivels around and lets fly with the SAM. Traveling at Mach 5. Exterior skies over mountain morning. Rooster throws flares, tries to evade, but he's too doomed. It's impact. Interior Command Center, the USS Theodore Roosevelt. Comms, Crew Tech 1. Dagger 2 is hit. Cyclone pounds a fist on the panel. Interior Phoenix's F-18. Phoenix waits to hear her friend's voice in vain. Comms, Crew Tech 2. Dagger 2, come in. Dagger 2, do you copy? Interior Hangman's F-18 morning. The shock of his face as he hears. Comms, Crew Tech 2. Dagger 2, come in. Hangman hits his comm. Hangman says, Dagger, spare request, permission to launch and fly air cover. And a painfully long wait. Comms, Crew Tech 2. Negative, spare. Hangman hangs his head. Interior frozen lake morning. Scrambling out of the rubble, Maverick sees Rooster's F-18 on fire and trailing heavy smoke as Rooster ejects. His jet vanishes behind the ridge before slamming into the ground, sending up a plume of black smoke. Maverick immediately starts running, tracking the path of Rooster's parachute. Exterior forested base of ridge morning. Gripped with panic, Maverick sprints through the trees, seeing Rooster shoot disappear among them. Exterior forest clearing morning. He emerges in a patch of clearing where Rooster's on his knees, burying his parachute, still recovering from a brutal landing. Both men are pretty banged up, exhausted, but relieved to see one another.
Are you all right?
I'll manage.
Then Maverick shoves him.
What the hell?
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here?
You think I took that Sam so you could end up down there with me? You should be back on the carrier by now.
I saved your life.
I saved your life. That was the whole point. What the hell were you even thinking?
You told me not to think.
Whatever Maverick's next words were, they hang in his throat. The lessons he's been teaching has at long last landed.
Hey, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too. So what's the plan?
What does your training tell you?
Really? We're in class now?
Maverick waits. Rooster sighs.
I think my step. Stay hidden till dark, then make for the extradition point.
Where's the extraction point?
That way. 7-8 hours on foot. Even if our ride is waiting, we'll freeze to death before we get there. That's if the enemy doesn't find us first. We're not going to the extradition point.
No, we're not going to the extraction point.
Then where are we going?
Exterior forest ridge, hostile country later that morning. A distant thump, 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 thump of enemy helicopters. Scope, point of view, chaos, and the fog of war. The airstrip's runways are cratered, hangars collapsed. Enemy base troops are scattered, trying to put out fires. Mav sweeps the area with his scope, then looks at Rooster.
You're not serious.
But Maverick's look says he is. Exterior enemy airstrip, minutes later, morning. Mav slinks along a thicket of trees by a perimeter fence. Near them, a fuel depot burns out of control, spewing heavy black smoke over the area, covering it in a thick haze. Mav uses his scope to take another look. He hands him the scope, nods him in the right direction. Scope, point of view. An open-ended cement aircraft bunker where an F-14 Tomcat sits, clearly prepped for flight, loaded with missiles, and with support equipment still hooked up.
You gotta be shitting me.
Mav shrugs.
An F-14?
I shot down three MiGs in one of those.
When was that? World War I? We don't even know if that bagasse can fly.
Let's find out.
Mav heads off, leaving Rooster to contemplate.
You came back for him? Dumbass.
And he follows. Exterior aircraft bunker, moments later, morning. Chaos all around in the aftermath of the missile strike. Maverick and Rooster walk briskly toward the plane, praying no one will notice. Interior aircraft bunker, moments later, morning. The jet has a start cart the size of a dumpster, attached via a large power cable and huge forced air induction hose. Maverick inspects the start cart, hopes, and he pushes the button, and it growls to life. Thank God. Exterior aircraft bunker moments later. Geared up with harnesses and mask, Mav waves Rooster to the start cart.
Okay, let me see. Okay. When I give you the signal for air here, flip this switch till the needle gets to 120. When I start the engine, you're gonna shut this off. You're gonna pull all the pins. You're gonna disconnect everything.
Maverick goes for the plane. Rooster lingers.
Matt, wait, there's something I need to tell you.
Tell me later.
There may not be a later.
Mav waits anxiously.
You were right.
About what?
About the academy. You were right to pull my papers. I wasn't ready.
Well, you're ready now.
Thank you for saving my life. Either way, thank you for saving my life.
I haven't saved it yet. Remember what I told you.
And he rushes for the plane.
Once I'm up, stow the ladder.
Yeah.
Maverick climbs the ladder, hops in the driver's seat, closes the forward step, and reorients himself to the cockpit as Rooster closes the ladder.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, it's been a minute. Huh, Mav?
Rooster pulls the chalk blocks from the wheels and then runs to start cart.
Okay. Fuel battery.
Maverick gives Rooster the air signal, and Rooster flips the switch.
Come on.
It gets to 120, and Rooster gives the thumbs up. Maverick starts the engine. It sputters and fails to start.
That's not good.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, sweetheart. Come on.
Enemy truck drives by the hangar.
Mav, let's go. Come on.
Mav hits the start button again, and the engine whines slowly to life.
This could actually work.
Rooster rushes to unhook the start cart from the plane.
Let's go.
Rooster scrambles up onto the F-14 and into the cockpit. Rooster looks at the cockpit instruments.
My God, this thing is so old.
Maverick pushes forward on the throttle.
Canopy.
Rooster buckles up.
Clear.
The jet exits the hangar and the canopy closes. Enemy airstrip warning. Maverick looks at cockpit instruments. Maverick applies the brakes.
We're stopping? Why are we stopping, Mav?
Just give me a second.
Rooster spots an enemy tank coming towards them.
Mav, there's a gun, a tank, big gun, staring at us.
Yep.
The tank passes them, and Rooster looks down as he salutes.
Both runways are cratered, Mav. It looks like both runways are cratered, Mav.
Yeah.
Mav, this is a taxiway, a very short taxiway.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
How are we going to get this big ass in the air?
Just hang on.
Maverick pushes on the throttle on full.
Because this bag's ass is about to go ballistic.
Holy shit.
Come on.
Mav squeezes every ounce of lift from the plane, and the F-14 soars into the air. Close on, Rooster's ESAT on his harness. Rooster thinks a beat and activates it. And that is the scene. It was so exciting. I was reading along, and then there we go.
Hey,
have you guys seen the movie?
Yeah. Yeah. We got.
Have you guys seen this movie, Top Gun Maverick?
Oh yeah, no, I
yeah.
love it. This is a great movie. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, I love it.
Thank you so much. I was nervous to have someone read with me because I'm always by myself, but then I love having someone read with me because I don't want to do the characters. I just like reading the direction and the scene building.
That's the producer.
Yes, probably is the producer in me. But in the film, I love it when they're always calling that plane a bag of ass. How are we going to get this bag of ass in the air? I'm like, oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. If you could have something read, what would you want to have or hear live read as a screenplay? What's a favorite?
Man, I'm just thinking, like, see, I like some of the older, like, I mean, I like one of my favorites is Braveheart, honestly, just because it's such a sweeping movie. So there's so many, and there's so many good quotes in there. you know.
Give me freedom.
Yeah, exactly.
That. Debs, what would you want to have?
I think of some of the older movies. Honestly, I'd have to go for my favorite movie of all time, which is A Room with a View.
Oh, that's good. That's good writing.
Yeah, I love
Well,
the book.
thank you so much, you guys. And see, it takes just about 15 minutes. It was more than 3 pages, but I felt like the action was so exciting. Let's keep reading.
Yeah, no, listen, this is like an epic movie as well. I mean, like, obviously he deserved everything he got from it because it was just really well acted. And I love
Yeah.
that he does his own stunts and stuff. So, I mean, that's something I want to eventually work on doing myself. So,
Okay, then we'll do that tomorrow.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Well, enjoy your tea.
Thank you so much.
So much. If I can tag your guys' YouTubes, would you please put it in the comments so that I can tag you in the description and then just spread the love to your YouTube channels and what you guys are working on?
Thank you
That's
so much.
awesome. Thank you,
Appreciate
Sherilyn. Appreciate it.
All right, everybody, 3-page Thursday, the first time we've done a live read with somebody else. It's in the can. If you want to join, if you're an actor or you have a screenplay and you want to do this, 3-page Thursday, just leave it in the comments, DM me, and we'll get it going on. Thanks, you guys. See you next
Bye.
time. Bye.
See ya again.
Bye.
Now I have
Bye.
to figure out how to hang up.